I have been a software engineer for 3 years now, and honestly, there are still a few things that I constantly struggle with. No matter how confident I feel, they always find a way to humble me. And if you are a developer, you will probably relate. In this video, I'm sharing the 3 things that I struggle with the most and why every developer should probably pay more attention to them. And let's start with debugging. According to Google, debugging is the process of finding, isolating, and resolving coding errors known as bugs in software program. But if you ask me, it's like being a detective where you are the murderer, but you don't remember committing the crime. It passing hours asking your code why, like if it have betrayed you. It requires you to go through your code line by line, understand what each part is doing, and verify if it is actually what is happening. And for that, you only need 2 things: console logs if you are working with JavaScript, or prints if you are working with Python, for example, and a duck. You need to ask good questions, separate the source of the problem, and compare 2 things: what you expect and what the code is doing. For me, debugging is hard for 2 reasons. The first one is that you can't learn it just by Googling it and watching tutorials. It's actually a skill that you have to develop, and you have to debug as much as you can so you can acquire this skill and develop it. The second reason is it's because you can't ask ChatGPT or other things to help you. They can answer your questions, but you still need to ask the good questions and do all the debugging steps. But even though debugging is really hard sometimes, I still love it. Not because it makes me feel like Detective Conan, but it's for the satisfaction and the boost of confidence that I get once I solve the problem, especially the tricky ones. I always end up learning something new that I didn't know about, and I can share it with my team so they don't fall in the same trap. The second thing I want to talk about is estimating tasks. And for this one, I believe that I'm not the only one who struggled with this. Clients and companies, and even your manager, love to ask the question, how much time it will take you to finish? And I get it. They need to have an estimation of the time that you will need. But it's really hard. And this can be due to so many stuff. Like for example, sometimes you have a task that is too big and too hard to decompose, so you can't tell how much time you're gonna take to finish it. Or sometimes when you are new in your team, it's hard to know how much time it will take you because you don't know the code base. And also, it can be just because you kept getting interrupted and you could not focus. And I honestly don't have any clear solution for this problem, but you really need to protect your time and your hyper focus, and always try to ask questions and challenge the task that you're given so that you can break down as much as you can your task. And moving to the third and the last one, communication. I always thought that when I will start working, all I will have to do is code. But guess what? I was completely wrong because it turned out that communication is crucial, and if I want to be a good developer, I have to be a good communicator. And you need to learn how to talk to each member of your team. If the person is a developer or a product manager or a client, you will not talk to them in the same way. When you talk to other developers, for example, it's really important to learn to use the right technical words. For example, if you are having a problem in your code, it's really important to help developers help you, which means you need to explain what's the problem and what are the solutions that you tried and why this solution did not work. This makes it easier for others to help you, for example. And this is just an example of when you will need to communicate really good with others. For example, if you're talking with a client, do not use any technical words that are too complicated to understand. Try to use examples and real life examples so that the client can understand more what you are talking about. So yeah, those are few things that I still struggle with as a developer. If you relate to any of these, drop a comment and let me know what you still struggling with. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.